to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for coming in today. We are going to do Virgo. Just make sure you guys can hear me because I just saw something I didn't like. Bluetooth. You're going to do Virgo's reading for April 2023. What is around you, Virgos, for the month of April? Let's take a look. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Virgos. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Virgos are your children. They are your loves. They are your beloveds. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Just say it one more time. All right. The first thing I'm getting is there's a need for self-examination. You might be a little bit distorted in your thinking right now. There's also something here about letting go in a loving way, right? Have a loving thought for something or someone or someplace that you need to walk away from, right? Try not to have any illusions on something that is no longer your purpose. I'm also getting bare essentials, the naked truth, and feeling whole again. So you're going through something, Virgo. I don't know if you're deciding to release yourself from something or someone. I don't know if the decision is going to be made in April, but whatever it is, if it's someone walking away from you, if it's a job releasing you, or vice versa, in any way, or a location that no longer suits you anymore, be okay with allowing that energy to dissolve and say it in such a way where it's like, I wish you well. I respect you, but I gotta go. Like, if it's you or them, do it lovely. The reason why I'm saying to do it lovely is because somebody could be lying to you, but you don't want to find out the truth in a moment. You just don't want to do that. You'll find out the truth when you're supposed to find out the truth, when you're separated from the thing or the person or the action. Don't be so bent on needing to hear something because I think you're distorted right now and you may hear it not well. And whatever this is, you may not part nicely. Okay? So let something dissolve. You will hear the real reason why. And at least by that time, you will be separated from the issue or the problem at hand. There is some major transformation for you, though, Virgo, and it involves a lot of growth. But I question whether you're ready for the growth, right? This could be growth that doesn't involve money. This could be transformation that involves breaking down your spirit to build up a whole new man or woman, and you may not be ready. You might just want to only deal with money, not emotions, right? Although I do think you are an emotional character, but I do not believe that this is something you're ready to deal with. So the change is coming for you anyway. So because this is fertility, right? It could come in a form of, oops, I'm pregnant, as an example. Oh, I'm pregnant. But you weren't anticipating to be pregnant. It could come in a form of going to work one day, getting the pink slip, right? All of this is trapping you into a place you never expected. What do you mean the company is out of money? That type of thing. What do you mean I'm going to school? I'm in my last 6 months. What do you mean the school is closed down? That's what I mean. There is a relationship here for Virgos, but it does mean that you might have to leave somebody to let a new relationship in. Whoever you're leaving, it's a long-term relationship. By the way, Virgo, you like to stay in long-term relationships. Whether or not you marry is two different stories. I don't know if the men marry. Women love to be Virgo women love the family. Like they're in weird kind of way. They are homebodies. They love stability, right? Definitely has something to do with money. So there's going to be a lot of changes because of money. And it also means you have to work your ass off. And with the growing great resignation, why are you, Virgo, still doing old things, not switching to new things? Because I think that's what's happening. I think you're going to be insistent upon doing things the way you know things, but the world is changing around you, but you don't want to see it. And then you might go to work one day and they're like, hey, we're relocating the whole department. And it's your department, right? So I don't want you to continuously be a workhorse right now. I want you to see whether or not things are changing around you. And if things are changing around you, I want you to stop and open your eyes and start asking questions and start realizing, rather than be stuck or trapped, that maybe what you need to do is start deciding, I need to leave my job. Or look at the situation and figure out somebody's not telling me the truth and I need to exit left. Doesn't have to be your job, also could very much be a relationship. Don't sit in mess. Virgos, I do not know what you're going through. Do not sit in messes. Is Virgo opposite Pisces? Saturn is in Pisces right now, which means it would affect Virgos. But I thought Saturn in Pisces was a good thing. A lot of conflict is showing up for you, Virgo. A lot of conflict, arguing, uh, decisions that aren't made healthy, and you're just being stubborn about what it is that you want, how you want it, the way you're going to get it. I want you to be careful. You could be the star of your own show, center of attention in the worst way possible, Virgo. Virgo, I feel like there's something you need to change. I mean, what is it? I feel like it has something to do with relationship. Is your relationship changing, but you're afraid to acknowledge it? Because I feel like it has something to do with relationship, and knowing that maybe it's ran its course and that maybe you need to leave, but you are, oh, let me put this down. You guys can't see the cards, but you are being a little bit stubborn in what that looks like and whether or not that is something that you really want to do, right? This is the stubborn card, right? The Emperor. This is also sitting on the fence. You don't want something to leave. You don't want someone to leave. You don't want to have to look for another job, right? Realistically, you're going through something, Virgo. Y'all got to let me know what's happening here because realistically, you're going through something. But the good part about what you're going through is to open your eyes. None of this is the end of the world, right? Just stay cognitive to the changes. If you listen, Virgo, you're one of the smartest people that I know, smartest signs. Stay cognitive. Don't stay stubborn. If you have to leave a job, look for another job. Um, because your money's going to get compromised. And if your money gets compromised, that means you go from your job to unemployment. You're not down for that. But if you take heed that something is changing at your job, then you might want to start looking. That's one example. The other example is if you're in a relationship. Some of you all have to plot to get out. Start looking at what can be done to leave without you being compromised. The reason why I say that is because it ends in the Tower, right? So if it's a relationship and you know you have a crazy partner, calculate your way out. Don't just be, I'm leaving you and all that stuff. Don't do it. Calculate your way out to safety, okay? Because this very well could be a stalker here for you, Virgo. But whatever this is, it's been a long time coming. The last 14 months have not been comfortable. So don't be shocked by the reading. It's been here. Now it's so close to you that where do you go? How do you run? There is a way out, okay? Just think your way out of this. Be it a relationship, a job, whatever. All right? And I think this is for people either in a relationship or this is for people knowing that they can't take their, and it's either or. It's not always the same thing. Very few people will say, Tracy, it's both. It's either or for you. Don't be stubborn. That's going to be the key. Don't think you have a landing place because you don't. This card tells me transformation is happening anyway. The mountain is going to split anyway, right? Moving on. If any of you are going after a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man, particularly if he is foreign, he is good for you, Virgo. Go for it. Some of you who have children, looks to me like there's an offer coming that has money attached to it, and it's emotionally something that they want. So it could be a sponsorship, could be a job, something that they've worked very hard for. It's coming through. I see a Queen of Pentacles here, but she's in my past, and I think she misses you. And I think she wants to be with you, Virgo. There is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman here. She's hurt. She comes from a place of hurt. I'm not sure if you're the one that hurt her, but she comes from a raw place of hurt, and she's very, very defensive. Um, and I think you're going to be fighting her based upon her personal defensive. And I don't know if you want that for yourself. Again, I wish you not to sabotage yourself. There is a little bit of sacrifice that you are going to have to participate in. Do not sit around waiting for this to dissolve and think it's going to dissolve well. Remember, I could be talking about relationship. I could be talking about job. Make a sacrifice to do something different to make sure you land safely. If you decide to look for another job, you're going to get paid so much more. If anybody is going after Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, man, he's a hard worker. He will work very hard for you and could be your authentic match. Especially if you're an August born Virgo, could be your authentic match. The fire will match up. I definitely see some victory and some monetary gains or good news about employment. I also believe that if you listen to the reading and start looking elsewhere, I think you're going to be so happy with yourself. Someone around you is not being very truthful about how sick they are. But they are boxing themselves in and they are making themselves more sick. They're being evasive. Like if you're like, "Hey mom, how was the doctor's appointment?" "Oh, the doctor didn't call me back." The doctor. It's going to be something like that. She is basically lying, but more being evasive or not letting you know that she's following up with your expectations. She's not following up. If some of you are going after a younger person, I get a yes card, right? But if you're going after a younger person, you don't know the youth. The youth is not what they used to be. So if you're going after someone that's 10 years younger, 20 years younger, good luck with trying to keep up with them because this person is a little sneaky and you'll see the sneakiness in text messages. If some of you are going after an air sign man, which I think I mentioned before, I really like the air sign man. I really like him. But also, if someone is going after a water sign woman, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or mother figure, I get genuine love. So it could be for some people going after a water sign woman, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, go for it. For others, it could be an air sign man. Go for it. And I get love. Now, I do have a concern though, because I get love and I think this is you, love. And I think you're going to fall for this water sign woman. And for others, I think you're going to fall for this air sign man. Love does show up here. Maybe love shows up where you're more in love than they are. So measure how much love you're putting out there. Okay, I don't know if you can help yourself, but measure how much. All right. Please like and subscribe if you do like the video. There's an offer coming for some of you with money. Your emotions are too tightly wound up. If they don't give you the money that you believe you should have, which they might not, remember it might mean more about landing safely, not necessarily saying no this time, because they may not offer you your worth. Some of you want to buy a new home, but I'm kind of getting where. Where is a bigger problem? Not that you can't buy the home, but you might want to buy a home in a particular place, which may not coincide with others' desires. So you might be in conflict with or in opposition of, it could be two things. It could be where to purchase the home, whether or not to build the home or purchase a home. I think that's it. So where or how it should be done is turning into a conflict between couples. All right. You will find yourself at the middle ground, but I don't think either one of you is going to be 100% happy. But remember, compromise is the key. There's good news coming through. Really good news. Something either has been on hold or hidden. Something has been on hold or hidden from you. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, yeah. It was pushed on the shelf for a little bit. But something's coming up that is going to be perfect for you, designed for you. You want to go after this job because everything you need, you have inside of yourself. This is the job for you. I believe this is all about a job. It's really good news. You will also get the job, period. If you have Virgo, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman around you, I think she's having some difficulties getting pregnant. All right. So I think if you all want to get pregnant, it's going to cost you some money. Know that you have to spend the money. Um, and don't let the confusion of money bother you, right? Don't let that be the reason that you don't follow through, because I think if it turns out to be too expensive for you, Virgo, you're going to say no. You're going to be like, I could do other things with that money. Really question whether or not you want to delay motherhood. Don't lie to yourself. Don't convince yourself otherwise, right? I honestly believe you want to be a mother. Or Virgo, you have somebody around you that wants to be a mother. Or Virgo, you really want to be a father. Don't let someone convince you that this is not something you want to do, Virgo. Stick to your guns. Because there's going to be some major changes soon. And I definitely see the opportunity for a baby to come through. Could take a while because I'm definitely getting some fertility issues with you, Virgo, or your partner. And so it could be a little bit of intervention with the doctor or IVF or something to that effect. All right, I think I'm going to stop here. No, I'm not sure. Um, if anybody is going after a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, one of them is very cheap, which ironically I think is the Leo, and the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn needs to have its own way. So appears very spoiled to me. Just know what you can put up with. Um, there's going to be some money issues with a fire sign woman, right? You're the one fighting with the fire sign woman. The fire sign woman is not fighting with you. She doesn't care. But you're going to be like, don't spend, don't do this. You're driving me crazy. And she's going to be like, I don't know why I'm driving you crazy. So let's go to Home Depot. You know, she's not going to care. Watch your health, right? Oh, there is a baby. There's a pregnancy coming. So for those of you that want that baby to come through, it will happen. I think it could happen in 1 month. or it could happen in 1 year. Now, there's a huge contract that's coming to you. You don't know about it yet. This is brand new. A huge contract is coming to you. The unknown, but it's huge. I get the World card. I get the Justice card. Huge. That means dealing with the big dogs. All right? Could be government, could be the biggest company in any particular industry. I can't mention all the industries, but you know the big dogs in something that you're going after. This will be the biggest one in the industry. All right? I feel like there's employment with the big dogs. All right. Final outcome. Take a step back, especially if it has something to do with the relationship, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of the reading. Take a step back. You might want to listen to me. If anybody wants to elaborate on anything that I said, just contact me, 213-458-7408. Take a step back. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an exciting and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, your intentions, your visions, and your goals. Call in your angels. Invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and your highest good. That was nice. I like it. All right, guys, keep me posted. 213-458-7408. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, thank you, Layla. Oh, thank you, Dinosaur HA. Look at you guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Gals and guys, go